Shout out to my boy Ryan at Rum River Relics. He sent me a Facebook post right here that must have just popped up, and I quickly contacted them. And, you know, they're kind of basically saying they used to sell video game stuff, not anymore. They have a whole room dedicated to it, and they need somebody to buy it all. And they said, make it say deal or no deal and come on over. I was like, well, how much do you want? And they're like, deal or no deal? I'm like, deal, let's do this. I told her I'm already gonna pay you at least $200 for what I see in the photos, but apparently there's even more than that in this room of hers. So we'll see what happens right now when we pull in there, you guys. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully we make a good deal here and we make some money. She knows I'm a reseller, so I think she's gonna be able to set up a good deal. Now, I don't know how much of this stuff works, and that's the big thing. She says, I don't know how much of this stuff works. So we're kind of taking a gamble at the same time, but you know me, I like to gamble on video game stuff. So let's do it. We'll be there soon.
But I carry a Betsy Johnson wallet, so... Well, actually, right now I carry a new work, but...
So much. Guys, just in this box alone, got 1 plus 3 more DVD combo units, VCR. This one says VCR might not be working. So again, these might be parts, but they're Magnavox. Look at this. We got Superman Vans, bunch of Vans and Converse in these 2 boxes, plus some LeBron James Jordans. Absolutely nuts, you guys. We got so much more. PS3, 4-port, OG. We got another non-OG. We got another PS3, a PS2, some KitchenAid. We got Turtles, sealed Manscaped, PS2. This thing's brand new. A bunch of controllers, new Hunter boots, another DVD VCR combo. About half of it right now. Absolutely insane. Best pickup I've ever. So hot, you guys. I'm breaking a sweat. We filled the trunk. So many consoles. This is empty, unfortunately. But this right here is, I believe, sealed. Knights of the Old Republic Collector's Edition. I think it's sealed. We'll have to double check. So much stuff, you guys. We got Nintendos. Absolute madness. We still have to pick up the 2 Guitar Hero guitars and the keyboard and the drums. And then I think that's pretty much it. We'll recalibrate when we start leaving, head back home. All right, you guys, it has been approximately probably 3 weeks to a month since I picked all this up. Now, I have just been super busy, and I just have not had the chance to go through it and film it. I could probably go through it, but I won't be able to film it. So here we are. This is everything we got from that really awesome score on Facebook Marketplace. Also made a really good connection with this lady, and she's been basically watching out for me. If she finds more video games, she's going to call me. So love having those kind of... This is why you pay up sometimes when you see stuff like this, and you just pay more than what they expect. And I still got an excellent deal. For everything you see here, I paid $700. $700, maybe it was $750, I can't remember. But let's go through it right now and see everything that we got. Mind you, there is also a digital camera that is not shown, that was a part of this, which is like a $200 digital camera, and it totally worked, and we have that listed right now. So I'm not going to show that one, but that was also part of this same lot. Starting off with the VCR DVD combo units, you guys, what a score. We have a Magnavox MWD2206. Now, what you want to look out for on these is if they have the HDMI hookup. Those are worth a ton of money, but even these ones right here, typically you can get up to 70 to 100 bucks. So we got one right there. We got another one right here. Now this one, some kind of cord, has the remote. This is a Sanyo. I sold this one before as well, though. Probably get about 60 bucks shipped. Here's the thing, this one does have a sticker that says VCR may not work. So we are unsure of that. Even for parts though, you can typically get like, 20 bucks plus shipping on that. And we got some great shipping boxes here. All right, we got another VCR DVD combo unit, and it is the DV225MG9, another Magnavox. Magnavox is like king when it comes to these things, you guys. So that's what you want to see. So another Magnavox right there. And here we have was $15 at Savers. Another Magnavox, you guys. DV220MW9, the black one. And then lastly, we got one more DVD VCR combo unit. And here we have a Sony SLV-D300P. I just tested one of these today that I picked up at Goodwill, which I'm going to have to return. Paid 15 bucks for it. VCR has no image. All right, so I've now destroyed 3 VHS tapes of the 5 DVD VCR combo units. Only these 2 Magnavoxes worked. This Magnavox, I'm trying to see right now if the DVD loads. And if that works, then at least we have the DVD part working. But so far, it's not even loading the DVD. Okay, it loaded the DVD. So the DVD works, but the VHS ate my tape. So, and that seems to be the case with the other one and the other one. So that's kind of typical with VCR DVD combo units. I did find out this remote, though, was for Sanyo. There actually wasn't any Sanyo player here. But this is like a $30 remote, so that kind of offsets the cost a little bit. And I'll still probably get 20 bucks a piece on these combo units. I'm going to do one giant lot for parts and repair, and someone will scoop them up because they can fix them and, you know, triple their money on them. So that's what we're going to do. Make 20 bucks a pop on those, so we'll still make like 60, you know, plus these two, 140. So we're at 200 bucks just off the DVD VCR combo units and this little remote here. So I'm not too mad about it. Hopefully the consoles are going to all work. That is the next big question. I'll keep you guys posted. And lastly, in the same box, we do have a PlayStation 2, which I just listed all my PS2s a few days ago. And now we have more to list because it never ends. Next box, we have a Retron 2, you guys, in the box. Haven't opened this up yet. There she is. I mean, this looks really clean, you guys. Retrons do hold value pretty well, so I'm sure this is worth some money. Again, I haven't looked this up yet, but I bet you we can get 50 bucks for it. All right, check this out, you guys. I was shocked when I pulled this PS3 out, and what do we find? 4 USB slots. This is the OG PS3, the one that plays the PS1, PS2, and PS3 games. The other ones only play PS3 and PS1. So we got one of those bad boys. If this guy works, fingers crossed, that's 250 bucks right there. And then we have another PS3. And this one is the 2 USB slot. Now this one's probably more like $80 if it works. So quite the difference. And you would never know just from looking at them. Except that this one always has a door and 4 USB slots. So keep that in mind. Check this out. KitchenAid, brand new in box, stainless steel pastry beater. I think I picked up 3 of these, so we should find more of these scattered through the boxes. But that's like an easy 20 bucks right there. Anything KitchenAid is good, especially if it's new in box. And then we got another PS3, so tons of PS3s, you guys. Yeah, this is the PS3 Super Slim. Looks to be in great condition. So we got 3 PS3s right there. And if you are enjoying the video so far, make sure you leave a thumbs up and leave your comments down below on what you think. I think we've already reached our profit goal here, or paid off what we paid and are in the profits already. I believe so. Well, again, if everything works. So assuming everything works, we're in the profits already. Let's keep going. Hey, it's Future Me here. So actually, of those consoles that we just showed, only the Super Slim PS3 worked. And you're going to see a common theme here as we look at more consoles. But yeah, haven't quite hit our profit goal yet on this lot for this full 700 because none of those consoles worked. Now, luckily, the backwards compatible PS3 does turn on and work. It just doesn't read discs. And I've seen similar ones in that condition. Sell for about 150 bucks. But the PS2 not working. And yeah, there's more consoles to look at. And guess what? A lot of them ended up not working. Keep watching to find out. All right, you guys, here we have the Atari. Now, this is the one you want, you guys. This is the Atari 7800. So I wouldn't be too excited if it was a 2600, but the 7800 usually is what you want to see here. These go for about 70 bucks, I think I could get. So I'm actually pretty happy to see that in there. And then we do have some various items. We got some cords, SingStar, so this is for like a SingStar, and then we got some games, so let's pull those out quick. I don't think there was any crazy games, unfortunately, in this pickup, but We do have some games here. We got SingStar Pop. Is that all that's in there? Yep. SingStar Pop, probably worthless. We got Zoo Tycoon DS. Is it in there? It is, with the manual. We got Imagine Reporter. It's in there with the manual. And we got Pets Dog Pack. These cases are so hard to open one-handed. And that is in there with the manual. So nothing crazy, but hey, these kind of add up as well. And I think Zoo Tycoon might actually be pretty decent. All right, let's switch categories here real quick. This is really what sealed the deal, you guys. When we started looking at this stuff here, so she starts telling me, you know, these shoes are worth a lot of money. I'm like, I don't know too much about Converse, but I do know they can hold some value. Well, she's like, well, these are Harry Potter Vans. So Harry Potter Vans apparently are worth some good money. So she threw in all of these shoes, you guys, 2 boxes. This is why I paid that $700, because I'm like, with the shoes included, this is all worth at least $700. So we got the Harry Potter Vans right here. We got the white rainbow bottom Vans. These are pretty popular as well. White rainbow bottom. These are actually pretty big size too. I've already looked these up, you guys. The Superman All-Star Converse with the new Superman movie too that just came out. These are like $40, $50 shoes right here. So just on the Converse alone, you're looking at, you know, 40, 50 bucks. And I would say like these are all averaging like 40 bucks. So 40, 80, 120 right there. What else we got? We got some more Converse All-Star. These are just kind of more your OG regular looking ones. Nothing special edition there. Let's see what else we got. We got some more kind of rainbow Converse, pastel type color. Again, I don't know. I didn't look at all of these. I just kind of looked at the top shoes at first. So maybe the other ones aren't as great. But these are kind of cool. These are, I don't know what those are. Blowfish Malibu. We'll see if Blowfish Malibu are worth anything. All these shoes need to be washed. And then we got some more Converse right there. And then we got some more Converse right there. So either way, I'm going to assume Converse All-Stars are 20 bucks a piece. So, you know, 20, 40, 60, 80. You know, that's a good $200 box right there. And then we got this box right here with more shoes. So here's that one right there we were just looking at. This is Off the Wall Vans. So these are like $30 plus shipping. And again, they're all in really good condition. Some of them need to be washed, but these actually are pretty minty. So 30 bucks plus shipping, you guys. You know what you think, guys? Were the shoes a good pickup or not? What do we got here? We got more Converse. Vans. Hope I don't have any singles here. It looks like I might have some singles. More Converse. Again, these are probably the cheaper, like $20 ones. Pink Converse. That's got to be probably 20, 30 bucks right there. Those are kind of fresh. We got some Dr. Martens right here. She said those are like 80 bucks. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. This would be my first pair ever of Dr. Martens. Let's see. Let me check real quick. So I do remember now. She said these were the Doc Martens Mary Janes. And yeah, I mean, I'm seeing comps anywhere from like, I mean, they're kind of all over the place, but average comps are like $70 to $100. So she was not wrong about those. I think she said these are like $80 shoes, the Mary Janes. So there you have it, folks. And then we got some more Vans. And yeah, no, we do have all the pairs here. We have these Vans, and then we have the Converse. So I'm probably going to throw all of these in the wash. Give them a good wash. But I think even at 20 bucks a pair, you guys, you know, that's what, 10 pairs of shoes? But, you know, we have a few that are going to be 30, 40. So that's got to be a few $100s right there just in shoes alone. All right, you guys, I got real excited when I saw this, but this is, in fact, an empty box. So Fusion by PowerA. It's one of those Pro controllers. Just an empty box, but I thought it was kind of cool box, so I grabbed it. We got High School Musical 3 dance pad in here. I don't know. Oh, yeah, this is brand new. This is brand spanking new in here, I think, or about brand new. I don't know if the game's in there, but yeah, we got the High School Musical Dance 3 Dance pad. So this is the one that I kind of were able to find some loose games, you guys. Check this out first, though. We got turtle figures. I do plan on doing a Whatnot show again soon. I got a bunch of action figures that I just want to get sold. But yeah, look at that. We got the THL turtle. Make sure you follow me on Whatnot if you want to be a part of that upcoming show. We're going to have these turtles for sale, as well as many other action figures, vintage action figures. That's weird. He's got like a weird toe here, doesn't he? I don't know if any of these are crazy valuable. However, I actually think this one I've sold before. This is actually a pretty good one, the Army Raphael. This Michelangelo's got some very interesting eyes. So I think that's kind of interesting. I've never seen eyes like that on a Michelangelo figure. And then this dude's got the water pack. So yeah, we got turtle figures, you guys. I'd say $5 to $10 a piece on average there. Manscaped, this I know is worth like $30, brand new, sealed. The Weed Whacker. We got Europa Universal's Power, Faith, Wealth. Some kind of a PC game, but it looked interesting, and I think some PC games can have value. I never heard of this one, so I figure this one could be pretty good. All right. Are you smarter than a 5th grade? I've actually played this game. Pretty lame. Tetris. This is always like a $10, $15 game for the NES. More turtles, you guys. Like I said, get on my Whatnot, because coming soon there will be, this is like a Thomas the Tank Engine. There will be a show coming, and these will all be on there. The turtles for sure will be. Michelangelo, we got Raphael, we got another Mikey. This one's got like weird movement with his legs. Oh, we even got a Dino Donatello, you guys. That's actually pretty sick. These are more valuable and rare for sure. Dino Rider, Donatello. Again, follow me on Whatnot, you guys. There will be a show coming soon. I haven't announced it yet, but you're going to want to follow my Whatnot for when that show does take place. All right, the bin that keeps on giving. We do have Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories for the PS1. Can't remember if this was complete or not. That depends. Is this a 1-discer? It's a 2-discer. It's a 2-discer, but this disc needs to be on that side. No manual. And, yeah, it is a 1-disc. Okay, hold on. Forbidden Memories. Forbidden Memories. Huh. Weird. I guess we have 2 copies of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. It is a 1-discer. A very, very worn Super Mario World. Let me get some of this stuff out, because it's going to be a little hard digging through here. Alright, you guys, we cleaned it up a bit. We had PlayStation 2 silver controller, black controller, but the joysticks are missing the pads, HDMI cables, stuff like that. Game Boy adapter for the, I think that's the DS Lite. Couple Xbox control, power supplies, and then we got 2 Apple keyboards. This one's got a bad delete button here, but I'll probably end up lotting these together anyways. Maybe get $20 plus shipping on that. All right, now we can kind of go through this bin a bit better. PS3 controller, and we got more games. We got Street Fighter 2 Turbo for the NES or SNES, Pit Fighter for the Super Nintendo, Super Mario All-Stars for the Super Nintendo. We got the classic Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo. Got some PS2 games. Avatar: The Last Airbender. This does seem like it has the manual. SpongeBob SquarePants movie game. Crash, Wrath of Cortex. We got Tak and the Power of Juju. This one feels extra heavy. Is that just the manual? Yeah, it must just be a thick manual. Liberty City Stories for Grand Theft Auto. That's always a good one. Dynasty Warriors games. These actually do pretty good too. Dynasty Warriors 2. And Need for Speed Underground 2, which again, it does pretty well typically. We also have this RBI Baseball. RBI Baseball 3 for the NES. That actually does pretty good too. I think that's like $10-15. And another copy of Tetris for the NES. And we do have another copy of Super Mario World that's not totally destroyed. We got a Sony Discman, you guys. These always do fantastic. Probably 30 bucks right there. What else? What else? We have, is there an iPod Nano in here? I believe there is. We have an iPad Nano, super minty. That's probably going to be like 60 bucks, you guys, because, and I think I just saw a cord right there for it. So we can charge her up and everything. So perfect. iPad Nano with the original box. I reckon that's going to be $70 right there. Those actually do pretty good. What else we got here? Third party Mad Catz controller. I don't know if there's anything else really good in here. We do have a Sega Genesis Mini console here. So that might be pretty good. We got the NES Zapper. We got the green Sony PS2 controller. It is missing the thumb. Cord's kind of messed up on it. We got a 360 controller. More cables. What is this right here? Oh, we got Atari games, you guys. Look at that. For the 7800 too, of all. We got football for 2600. We got the Pole Position 2 for 7800. Copy of Frogger is always great. I think this is Miss Pac-Man for the 7800. That's like 15 bucks right there. What else? What else? Look at that. We got another iPad Nano, you guys. We got 2 iPod Nanos. That's going to be probably another 30, 40 bucks right there. We got a Game Genie. More controllers. Mario Duck Hunt. I have like 50 copies of that at this point. And just more miscellaneous controllers, you guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it here. Oh, another Sega Genesis Mini. So, yeah, that is that tub right there. Let me know what you guys think about that tub. We got, a nice little stack of games and, some controllers and whatnot. Cords. All right, you guys, we're getting close here now. So, let's do this box next. We got a NES console. I got so many of these NESs I got to test and sell, you guys. This one's dirty and yellowed. 2 NES consoles. 1 very yellow Super Nintendo console. They still sell, though, you guys, even if they're yellowed. Just got to clean them up a bit. Like I said, I got like 3 of these KitchenAids. So, 20 bucks a pop right there. Check this out. Not only do we have the silver PS2 controller, but we got the silver PS2, you guys. We'll clean this bad boy up. This one always goes for a premium. It's got the regular power cable where you don't need that extra adapter. These are the PS2s people want right here. So that's a really nice sale. Going to be easy 100 bucks right there. And then we have the top-loading Super Nintendo. How cool is that? First time I've seen one of those. Top-loading Super Nintendo, you guys. How cool is that? We got the NES Advantage controller. Have quite a few of those at this point. And then, yeah, looks like we might have some more games in here too. So let's see what we got. I think a lot of these might be PC games, you guys. So we got NHRA Drag Racing, NASCAR. Both of those look like PC games. More 7800 games, you guys. These are always great. 7800 is the Atari games and consoles you want. We got Jeevious. We got Robotron 2084. We got Bulls versus Lakers, NBA playoffs. Oh, look at this, you guys. I forgot about this. This was also a part of that. This is the Sony Exmor R Steady Shot camera. Let's see what this is going for. I had to pull it out of the case. It's the HDR AS15. We're looking at a nice little $40 camera here, you guys. So, love picking up cameras. Great find. Totally forgot that was in there. Let's see what else we got here. Looks like nothing. We got a manual for Tetris. That's cool. Oh, we even got the box. Okay. Yeah, that might increase the value a bit with the box and the case. We got slots. Again, a lot of these are PC games. Test Drive. Xbox One Connect. That's an easy 25 bucks right there. Hot Rod. Another Xbox One Connect. That's another 25 bucks right there. All right. Yeah, I forgot what I grabbed from there, you guys. We got some kind of a Sega controller. Some kind of joystick. We do have Atari 7800 controllers. I still haven't found the power cord, but I'm sure it's in there somewhere. So awesome, awesome. And we got another Atari game, Chopper Command. That's for the 2600 though. Looks like we have a Switch, Nintendo Switch Power adapter. That's always worth some money. And Eternal Champions. That might be worth some money. I haven't seen that Sega game before. We got an Xbox controller in here. And we got 2 Super Nintendo controllers as well. That's about it for that box. All right, you guys, let's do this box here. We have some Jordans. I forget which ones these are, but yeah, we got some Jordans here. And we have some LeBrons. Jordans and LeBrons. Again, we have to pop these in the wash, scrub those bottoms, but, you know, probably 30, 40 bucks a pair there as well. And then this box looks like we just have Wii's. Works. Won't read discs. Okay, so we already have one won't read discs. Oh my goodness. All right, we got 1, 2. Is there a third one? That one doesn't say anything. So we got some Wii's, you guys. 5 Wii's, it looks like. 2 of them don't read discs. 1 of them says working. So, you know, at least we know that one's tested. 5 Wii's, you guys. I got like 30 Wii's. I got to get listed here for Q4. And I'm sure there's going to be more that don't work. So we'll just lot those all together and sell them as a lot. All right, we got 2 more boxes. This one's not visible, so let's go here first. That's right. It's the Xbox. We got 360. Slims. Those are my favorite Xbox 360s to pick up because they usually work, unlike the OG models. And we got a 250 gigabyte. That's an easy 60 bucks right there. Now this one right here is just the regular black model, 60 gigabyte, not too impressive. And then we got the OG Xbox right there. So if that works, I always get like $100, 120 even with like 2 controllers, which I have extra controllers and stuff. And then this one, you know, probably 50 bucks. And then this one, probably 60 bucks plus shipping as well. All right, you guys, this one's been kind of facing us this whole time. So really what we got here is we have the Star Wars, the Old Republic Collector's Edition. I don't believe the game is in there, but the statue is. So we have the statue for the Collector's Edition. So probably 30, 40 bucks right there for collectors. Here we have the drum set plus 2 guitars plus if you can see over here, the Xbox keyboard and the drum set. Drum set's PlayStation though, so they're kind of all over the place, and that looks like a Wii guitar. So it's not like a full set by any means, but again, I always get like 40, 50 bucks for Wii guitars. I think last time I sold the keyboard for the Xbox was like 70 bucks. Drum, probably get 100 bucks. But this right here is really cool, you guys. We got in the box. I think this is the sticker sheet. Oh yeah, unused sticker sheet in the box. Gibson guitar. So I just like that because it's easier to ship that way. But we can probably find the game somewhere and complete this and, you know, sell that for like 80 bucks plus shipping easily. So lastly, we just have this bag, which I have no idea what's in here. So let's see what we find. First and foremost, what is that? The Beatles? Okay. Well, that's interesting. This was $16 at Savers. So they got different variations of this. It's like $10 to $15 usually, so it's nothing crazy. I'm surprised Savers had this at 16 bucks. Unfortunately, whoever bought it, I don't think they were going to make a lot of money off of that. But kind of cool. Yeah, collectible coin. And then honestly, I guess this box is literally just Wii adapters, PlayStation adapters, and oh, we got another coin. Yeah, another Beatles coin. So we got 2 Beatles coins there. But that's pretty much it, you guys. That is everything. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Was this worth the $700 I spent? I think it was $700, not $750. I can't remember now. But either $700, $750. I think it was worth it if everything works. If stuff doesn't work, we got majorly screwed. But if everything works, I think we're looking to double, if not triple that. So just a quick update, you guys. So far, we've sold about $660 worth of stuff, maybe a little more than that. I didn't do exact calculations. But as you saw in the video, a lot of stuff didn't work, and sometimes that does happen. So I was expecting, a lot more money to be made off this lot. That being said, we still made money. I still have tons of stuff to sell from there. Even the stuff with parts sells, you guys. You saw a couple sales come through in the video. Did I get scammed? No. I don't think this lady knew that the stuff didn't work. In fact, she told me she didn't test anything, which is why, I gave her such a good deal. I did assume more stuff would work. It didn't. I let her know. That being said, she's now a great connect for me, and any future video game stuff, she's going directly to me. I've already went to another sale of hers that she did a garage sale and got a bunch of awesome clothing, including a vintage Burberry jacket, vintage Woolrich jacket. Paid her like $200 the jacket alone for the, Burberry. It sells for about $400, and there was a bunch of other clothing items I got there as well. So really great connect. So it was worth it in the end, but just be weary that when you pick up big lots like that, you should check everything. And if not, be weary that stuff might not work when you're making that deal so you don't get screwed over. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like the video, leave your comments down below, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell notification icon, and we'll see what happens next.
Money, money, making crap for money, money, and money, money, making crap for money, money, yeah. 当他们都在说有钱才能做自我，掉入消费主义陷阱，花钱不思索，被市场的艺术品多得我快数不清，有垃圾点缀的歌我简直都不想听，自卑敏感也会围绕在你周围。渴望财富不断在你心中积累，幻想买些奢侈品来塞进包包，你流的那些口水简直就像黄河滔滔。你想让我帮你吗？你简直在做梦。我要做的艺术核心是根本不怕痛。你有什么思想？你有什么冲动？不如快拿着你的钱，灵魂变得空洞。So money, money, making crap for